What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everyone.
We don't mince our words here, guys. We dive straight on in. So with that in mind, Rick, what are we doing today?
Steven Universe Season 4, Episode 15. That will be all. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So it'll be cut out of the final episode, but I do find it funny when I flub words. Especially when it's a bit I know I can cut, because Rick's a real fucking pro. Because I'll go, I'm going to do that again, and Rick doesn't say a fucking word.
Yep. Yeah, I just let you do the retake. It's only when it's during the actual react that, any mistakes just have to stay in.
Yep. If you want to hear us fuck up, then watch the actual review segment.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's some Jaspers in there as well.
Yeah, there are. Oh, there might just be off-color amethysts.
Well, they're all quartzes, so it don't matter, do it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, she's fucking with him.
Yeah.
So wait, Amethyst is the reason they managed to get out, because he's just like, hey, bros, do me a favour, bros. Bro.
I think so.
Thank you! Literally the first thing I said. Look at Greg, even Greg's like, oh, yeah. I realise we're not talking much, but this scene's just got me smiling. Oh, you see? They are Jaspers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. She's got her gem under her armpit. Oh, wait, no, I guess it's on her shoulder.
A shoulder, yeah.
But because of the animation, it made it look like it was under her armpit. That was fucking close.
Oh, boy.
Off-colour beta. That's like a slur, isn't it?
Yeah, the beta kindergarten was, I think, the Earth kindergarten.
Listen to all these racial slurs we're learning.
Yep.
I love how the amethysts are just sticking together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm guessing this is Pink's old room then.
Oh, I know what this is.
Do you? Okay. Oh, she's crying again, so Blue's back.
This is every other rose quartz.
Oh, shit, yeah, because, yeah.
Yeah.
They think rose quartz killed Pink.
Yeah, so they took it out on they basically genocided the entire line, but badly.
Well, they didn't genocide because they're not shattered.
Yeah, they're all bubbled.
But it's just as bad.
Pretty much. Oh, shit. I think this is going to be the song.
There's a song?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, that's... So Yellow wants to shatter them all, and Blue's just a bit too empathetic to do that.
Yes.
Oh, but it's not out of the need to preserve life. It's because Pink created them.
Yeah, Blue wants to preserve things that Pink made. Yellow wants to just move on.
Yellow is technically correct here in that you should move on, but it's barbaric and fucked up. Like, the thing Blue is doing is not healthy. I was expecting a really good song, not whatever the fuck this is.
This is just the start.
Okay. I'm going to turn this up and shut the fuck up, Rick. That's a fucking shot.
It is.
Okay, by the end of that song, it's like both of those are terrible ways to cope with that. Because Blue is so sunk in depression that she can't move on at all, but Yellow wants to move on, but her words are straight up saying it, what's the point in feeling fucking anything, just get on with it. Which is clearly not fucking healthy.
Yeah, the Yellow way is cut everything out and just get on with your life.
Like, you and I are both, I wouldn't call us old men, but, like, we're over 30. Like, it's good enough. And, I can safely say I've dealt with issues in both of these ways, and neither of them are good. Is that Sapphire freezing herself?
Yep. Yeah, when she panics, she freezes.
Ah. Oh. Well, they don't know the cluster's been dealt with, do they?
No. That's the title drop of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't notice until the movie that Blue has a bit of a slight Irish accent.
Does she?
Yeah, only slight.
I love how Blue Agate is so far up her own arse that they're getting away with this shit.
Yeah. Doesn't notice anything beneath her because it's all beneath her. Amethyst turning big real quick.
Oh, I really do like how the amethysts just instantly click with each other.
Yeah. just because she's monologuing and looking at the ceiling. Pearl's little X face.
Indoor voices. I'm hoping the Quartzes just straight up refuse to follow her next order.
Oh,
wow. That is a really cool way to fucking draw a weapon, though.
Yeah.
Of course she has a fucking whip, because she's a fucking slave driver.
Yeah. Slave driver / beastmaster. Except the beasts are humans.
Can Garnet get any more fucking cool? I'm sorry, that... Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was a great fake out. Fucking kudos.
Famethysts.
I bet Pearl is fucking loving this.
Mmm.
I want to feel bad, but it's so hard to feel bad for this cunt.
Yes. Title drop again.
That's a fucking shot. I said that like twice now, but damn, this episode is a payoff.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that Angry Yellow's ship is a fist and Blue's is very open and droopy and sad.
Yep. They also had the hand that was just the hand, but that's implied to be a lot smaller than the actual arm ships.
Yeah, because that was an entire space station they were surrounding just then, so they're massive.
Yes, they are. Yeah!
That was a real sudden end, but I don't blame them.
And thus we come to the end of the three-parter, as it were.
Yeah, the Steven Bomb, as you call it, which apparently the wiki also calls it that, so that must be an official term.
Yeah, it was when they were just broadcast, like, in very quick succession. Normally over the course of, like, half-term or something.
As you should, because, kids need entertainment.
And the episodes need to be made, so...
That's very true. But yes, Rick, that was the end of the episode. What did you think?
It was the catharsis episode. You got a little bit of everything. You got a song, which are few and far between in Steven, but they're always normally pretty fun. And you got resolution. So I thought it was one of the high points of this season. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I can't think of a bad song that we've encountered in Steven Universe yet. Like, the only... I've butted heads with you once over a song because you said an episode was only there for the song, which I strongly disagreed. But apart from that, the songs have all knocked it out of the fucking park.
Sure. Yeah.
And, I think they are spaced accordingly. They may be few and far between, but that's fine. If there was a song every other episode, I would go crazy.
Or like Sonic Underground, where they just throw together a shit song every episode.
Okay, that's not fair, because Sonic Underground doesn't try to be good.
Yeah.
Even if they were this quality of song every time, if it happened once every other episode, I'd quickly be going crazy. But then again, I also think that like quality trumps quantity, and I know causation doesn't necessarily equal... I've fucking forgotten the rest of that. Causation...
Causation, causality, all that.
Yeah, I forget the exact wording. My brain completely fucking let me down. But, I'm...
Yeah, correlation and causality.
Yeah, correlation and causation. I'm almost certain that if they were made to make a song or write a song and produce one and make sure it's performed excellently, a lot more consistently, I think we'd have a lot more stinkers.
Yeah. If they were forcing it a lot, then yeah, we wouldn't have as many of the good ones.
But yeah, apart from that, I agree with you. There was a lot of payoff in this episode. About the only negative I can say off the back of it is that the rest of the humans are still locked up there, which is not good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume that perhaps we come back here later and they get freed, or they're just forgotten about. And I've got to be honest with you, if it's the latter, I'll be quite upset because they don't deserve that.
Yeah, there were some charming characters there. I mean, it could just be zoo mentality of these creatures have been bred, raised, and spent their entire lives in captivity, and they don't have the mental faculties and killer instinct to live outside in the universe.
Okay, but that's not fair because you're comparing them to animals. In human society, humans are remarkably excellent at adapting. So much so that, they're not naive beasts. They're not vicious. They're not going to just randomly attack people. If anything, they're at risk of getting taken advantage of, which is fucked up. But I imagine if you bring them back to Earth, you could quite easily make a little community and slowly, gradually fix this issue.
Yeah, true.
Like with wild animals, yeah, you can't put a fucking captive-bred chimpanzee in with a group of wild chimpanzees. It will get fucked up.
Yeah, however, they are very lucky to be able to speak English. If they spoke any other language, it would be very difficult to learn another language in later life to rehabilitate into Earth society.
To be honest with you, one of the most unbelievable things is the fact that the gems speak English.
Yeah.
Like, even the gems of Homeworld,
Yeah, I think in universe, the gems brought English to Earth or something.
That's some fucking colonization, fucking bullshit mentality. But then again, that's what they were doing, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
But yeah, let's do our usual wind down. Rick, give me your favourite moment.
I'm really torn between the whole song and and Garnet's little big wind up for a little jab.
If she did her big punch, that would have killed that woman.
Yes, she would have been poofed. Which would kind of have solved the issue, apart from the fact that she would have not been able to be convinced and intimidated by Pearl.
I also don't think it would have solved the issue because, as much as I like the Amethysts, I don't think they can run that station. again, like, I'm sure we didn't see some of Agate's other duties, which might include actually maintaining electronics and shit.
Yeah, or pressing the button for feeding time.
Because as we clearly established, the Amethysts and the Jaspers are there literally just to be guards and nothing more.
Yeah, and they spend their entire existences goofing.
I can't blame them, man. Guard duty seems like it sucks.
Is guard duty over something that doesn't even matter?
So much so, I think that's one of the reasons why they're so empathetic when they get called in to help calm the humans down, because it's like, one, something new to do, two, they're just chill like that.
Yeah, and also they're trapped here just like they are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to the song, because there are too few of them. Well, okay, there's possibly exactly the right amount of them, and yeah, it gives us an insight into unhealthy coping mechanisms that the Diamonds are still dealing with.
We don't even know how White's dealing with this shit. I assume poorly.
Oh, yeah. How about you? What was your favourite moment?
The revelation of here's every single rose quartz that's ever existed. They are all bubbled because as much as we want to destroy all of them, I can't quite bring myself to do it because it's one of the only things keeping Pink's memory alive, which is so incredibly depressing.
Yeah, they're like her specific breed of quartzes that she made.
Yeah, there's not really much else to add. It was just, I didn't realise it. I just went, oh, is this Pink's room? And then you gave me the reveal of, oh, they're all rose quartzes. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Because she wasn't even a real rose quartz.
Yeah. And then you've also got the awesome example of yet more a more extreme example of racial stereotypes and awfulness in that we will genocide this entire type of gem because one of them killed a diamond.
Yes.
How fucked up is that, Rick?
That's exactly the kind of thing that happens in things like concentration camps. It's terrible.
It's almost a one-for-one example as far as this race is concerned. The only difference is they haven't... Like, if you aren't existing currently as a person, you may as well not exist. I don't know what being bubbled is like, but I must imagine that if you have consciousness while being bubbled, that must be equivalent to hell.
I'm pretty sure they don't have consciousness because, like we saw with Peridot, when she reformed after being poofed and bubbled, she continued the sentence that she was saying before.
I don't know, man. It's just... it's one of those of... have you ever read the very short story of I have no mouth and I must scream?
I haven't read it, but I know it as a TV trope.
So it's like, well, it must be equivalent to that in that I want to do anything, literally anything, and I can't.
Yeah, basically locked-in syndrome.
Yeah. I have no anus, but I must fart.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's the funny way to take it, but yeah, it's
yeah.
hellish. But yeah, all that's left to do is determine MVP, and I imagine it's going to be a struggle this episode, so yeah, Rick, you go first.
Giving it to all the Amethysts is a bit of a stretch because there's too many of them, so I'm going to have to give it to Yellow because, you know, yeah, I gave it to the song, and the song was Yellow, so it's going to go to Yellow. So, Yellow Diamond finally gets an MVP.
To be fair, this is the first time she's been on screen for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah. I think last time we saw her was when Peridot was calling her a clod.
Yeah, literally, the series finale of Peridot finally cementing that she is no longer with Homeworld.
Yeah. How about you? What was your MVP? Who is your MVP even?
Yeah, my MVP is also going to be Yellow because that song was banger.
Yeah.
It was very weird and surreal the way it started because I was immediately ready to shit on it because it did not start well. But
yeah, starting with an a cappella opening of Sad Pearl and Onion Pearl.
Sad Pearl and Onion Pearl.
Yeah, so you got Blue Diamond's Pearl, who's got like the emo haircut, and Yellow Diamond's Pearl, whose hair looks like an onion.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I thought you were comparing her to Onion, and I was very confused.
Oh no, not the character Onion, just physically looking like an actual in real life onion.
A very pointy one, but I get your point. Aha.
Yeah.
But yeah, that ends it. Yellow gets double rewards, which I think puts her above Blue. And yeah, thanks for watching. Next week we're going to be watching more Steven Universe, which is hopefully a bit lighter in tone.
Yeah, next week is going to be the Meanwhile episode, so look forward to that.
Bye-bye, guys.
Ta-ra!